Yo, what's up? So, okay, guys, this video it's gonna be about rejection. So, if you hardly experience rejection in your life, I want you to go out there and literally get rejected on purpose. Now, you don't need to go and do something that will lead you to getting rejected. Like, you don't need to go and do something crazy, like go to a shop and be like, "Yo, bro, can I please have the shop, bro?" I mean, that's a little suspicious for me, especially with like the country. Some random person pulls up and asks you to be in charge of your shop, like, oh, bro, that's crazy. But basically, go out there and get rejected on purpose. Why are you getting rejected on purpose? So you can actually see that, hey, this feeling, it's not so bad. Like, I mean, yeah, sure, obviously it's going to be temporarily feeling like it's rejection. It's like a heartache. But if you hardly experience rejections and you're always comfortable, you're never out there being like, rejected and all, then the chances are that you probably live a very, 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 very small life. What I mean by small life, I mean you don't have much, you don't have a lot of experiences with people. You don't have a lot of built memories with other people. You're like very isolated towards yourself, and maybe some people just prefer living life that way. But for me personally, I want to experience, I want to have conversations with people. I want to build relationships, build memories, you know things like that. So I'm gonna take the step to becoming a more outgoing person. But basically, I want you guys to go out there and get rejected 3 times for the day, like literally just 3 times, because I'm gonna tell you right now, my problem at the current moment, this whole thing I'm saying, I'm telling you guys to go out there and like get rejected. I'm literally talking to myself because I need to go out there and get rejected. Like, I literally need to go out there and get rejected. Because whenever you walk in society and you be like, wait, why don't I actually want to approach someone? Why don't I actually want to talk to someone? It's because you're literally fearing being rejected. You don't want to go through that feeling. Now imagine spending 10 years of your life avoiding that feeling. And on the 11th year, you're trying to socialize. Maybe you're trying to apply for a job. Maybe you're trying to ask that girl out that you've been willing to ask for like the past 10 years. Uh, it could be anything. And now you see that all these years, all these past 10 years that have accumulated, you literally don't have the ability to open your mouth. I want you guys to really think about that. Like, doesn't make sense. And it's easier said than done, like anything else in this world. I'm talking like I'm like telling you guys exactly what I feel like I need to personally do. And I know that if I have to be out in the field, it's going to be like 10 times harder than how it sounds like. And you know why it's 10 times harder? uh so like you literally like, and a result, that will be a result of like 10 years. That's a result of 10 years of like avoiding rejection. So, okay, maybe for me, we could be whatever range it is, guys. The amount of years that you've been avoiding it doesn't really matter. Now, obviously, if you've been avoiding it for a long time, it's gonna have more. You're gonna eventually build that identity of, I can't ask people out. I can't ask people questions. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't use my mouth in social situations. That's a result of 10 years or 5 years, whatever amount of years of literally avoiding rejection. I think that's like a very, very, very core reason, or very, very core issue when it comes to social anxiety and like being afraid of people. Because I think if you look at the stats, maybe you're gonna find that like there are few people who are afraid of people, maybe because they have PTSD for whatever reason. Maybe they had a bad experience in the past. Now they kind of like super conservative, and like whenever they get approached, or if they have to try approaching people, like they're just naturally afraid of people from their you know post-traumatic stress. Yeah. So, like, you do get those people, but the majority of us don't have that as a problem. And the majority of us need to actually be like, yo, bro, the only reason why you're socially anxious, the only reason why you're afraid of cold approaching, cold asking people, the only reason why you're afraid of speaking, voicing out your opinion, is because you avoided years of rejection. Like, you literally avoided this thing. you avoided it. You literally be like, yo, bro, okay, let me give you guys like a crazy like list of things. So you go to the shop, you see this is one maybe this is one okay, let's just say you go to a shop and you're trying to practice social skills. You see there's a group of people there, group of two maybe, and you're like, okay, potential people who I can go and interact with. But then you'd be like, as you're walking towards them, you literally all these thoughts come into your mind. What if they don't like me? What if they see me as awkward? What if they do this? What if they do that? What if they anticipate this? What if they anticipate this? That, and like once you come close to them, you just say, "Excuse me, man. Can I just have the packet of chips over there?" Like that's literally what you're gonna end up doing. You're avoiding rejection. You go for a job interview or you go to apply for a job. You literally fear not being accepted or not being not being hired, and you literally be like, I'm not gonna go and ask those people for a job. I'm not gonna hand in my CV because what if the chance of me being accepted are very low? Like literally all these type of problems. So I want you guys to go out into the real world and get rejected. That's the goal, guys, for this week. Go out there and get rejected. Break that break that 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, 1 year, 2 weeks, 1 week, 1 day of avoiding rejection. And that's you literally going to see results. And I'm also going to document myself being rejected in society and getting used to it. So if you like this video, guys, hit the like button. If you like this kind of content, comment in the comment section below. Now link my Discord so we can actually engage with each other, and subscribe. And love you guys. See you in the next one.